Hi guys, Craig here. Just before we get to the video, just want to say thank you for watching this. And then there's a cat. Hi, say hi, Izzy. But yeah, guys, please give us any comments. Any feedback would be great. And also ideas for future podcasts. We're always open to ideas, but please enjoy and have a good day.
That's good. That's good.
Welcome everybody to the second episode of the Solar Gamers podcast. We have Zach, Ben, and Jacob, and myself, Craig. And
why the hell was I last?
Don't worry about it.
You'll be
Actually,
okay.
I was last.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I know.
Don't cry about it.
I'm always the winner. I'm always in first.
Right.
Okay.
So
You know it's true.
no, it's not. But anyways, so game of the year. Since it's getting close to the end of the year, what do you think? What games do you think made at least your maybe number one, number two games that you thought? Ben,
Maybe
we'll
even
start
top
with you.
5 if you have that many favorites. Like I have 2 in particular, and that would be Uncharted: The Lost Legacy and Horizon Zero Dawn. So that's just my opinion.
Why?
You know
why
what?
would-
Your opinion doesn't matter.
Damn.
You know what? Says the one who can't even think of his own game of the year. How
Hey,
about that?
shh.
So why? Okay, Ben. Why would you make that your game of the year?
Well, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. I'll start with that one since that one's my number 2 probably. It would be one because the franchise can continue without having to have Nathan Drake as the lead. Granted, Nathan Drake is a great main character. Hey, you didn't play the game, so you wouldn't know.
I didn't play the game, but I've played the first 3. I don't think Uncharted would be the same without Nathan Drake.
You haven't even played the 4th one, and don't talk to me until you played the Lost Legacy.
My bad.
You're
Damn, so we
talking
got
to
some
an
sass
Uncharted
going.
fanatic right here, so
My bad.
yeah. So talk to the hand.
Damn,
The
fucking
invisible hand
savage.
right in front of your face. Yeah, that one. So that, yeah, it can continue without Nathan Drake. Whether or not they will, it's foreseen to be. Yeah, who knows if it'll happen? Because right now I think everybody's on board for The Last of Us Part 2, which is a very highly anticipated game from a lot of people, me included.
Yeah, I'm actually
Trailer looked
excited
good.
for that game.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
very excited for that game because I actually did like the first Last of Us. I actually played it like 2 or 3 times just so I could, do the little add-ons, like Axonic, little big heads. Could you have big heads in that one? I can't remember. But stuff like that. And I'm actually really excited about that.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure.
what's
Number 1 game is Horizon Zero Dawn. Obviously, you guys know that.
Totally.
Yeah, we know that, but they
But-
don't.
We know that.
Yeah. I've only put like 70 hours into the game. I mean, no big deal.
Jesus. I
Didn't
haven't
you
put
also
70
platinum
hours in
it?
the game ever.
Plus,
No life.
plus the DLC, so it's not including that. Anyways, but all
Sound
around
like-
great gameplay. There's so much to do. The graphics are amazing. Lord only knows what they look like on the PS4 Pro. Jesus.
Oh, you've also
Nice
got 4K
4K
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I will
And what
experience
sucks
that.
though is I can't how to activate the high dynamic range, or it probably would have looked even better.
HDR.
Yeah, the HDR. Yeah, I think
I
I've
think you
read a
gotta
little bit
have-
about it. I think it's on my TV. I just don't have it activated.
Well, it's also if your system can support it as well.
Yeah. Something tells me it might be the HDMI cable too, because I had
Yeah,
have
you
probably
also
one
have
of the
to. Yeah, you
standard
have
ones.
to. You have to buy a special cable for that.
Yeah, it's probably one of the 4K cables or 4K compatible HDMI cables.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Is there any other reason why you think that would be your favorite game? Because I feel like you have more reasons.
Well, one of them. Well, this is probably more for the females, but the female protagonist. People are starting to move towards that more. The strong female protagonist, look up
What
to
a
and all
word.
that. And
Protagonist.
Jacob, you knew that word in
Nice.
high school. Dumb.
You went to
and I have read that it has borrowed from other open world games, but
I was
some
gonna say-
games you can play and it kind of gets repetitive, like Assassin's Creed did before Origins came out. Apparently, it was really repetitive if you just stuck to doing all the open world stuff.
Well, it depends on
Horizon,
how you played it.
Yeah, that's true. Because for me, Horizon, it was not repetitive at all. Might have been in some aspects the way you looked at it, but it wasn't really all that repetitive to me.
Do you think it's kind of like they're trying to kind of go off of like Tomb Raider, kind of just have that strong female protagonist, you know?
Yeah,
She's a total complete
that has been said
badass,
too.
you know?
That has been said too. It's like kind of based off of, oh God, what was it? It was like Tomb Raider and some other game that they kind of like compared them to for like mixing them together. It was one other game that I think they compared it to. It might have been Assassin's Creed that they were comparing it to, and Tomb Raider because of the open world aspect, and then the Tomb Raider feel because of the bow and arrow and the female protagonist and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that sounds pretty spot on, honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Do you have any other games that you give like an honorable mention to?
An honorable mention. Oh, let's see. Those are my two top games of the year. Like an honorable mention. Let's see. I mean, I could probably obviously World War II. I haven't played the campaign, so I can't say much about it. That actually.
Awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, y'all
Absolutely
both played it,
fantastic.
but sadly, apparently it was really good. Another Life is Strange Before the Storm. I read that one was really good, but I have yet to play that either.
I played it. It is really good.
Yeah, Zach played it.
Episode 2.
Oh, let's see.
So beautiful.
I
Gran
can't.
Turismo or
That one is good. Yeah, I don't know if I could give it an honorable mention, but as
Just
of right
because you
now,
don't
it
play
needs
it
more
enough, or-
content. Yeah, I don't play it enough, and it kind
Yeah.
of needs more content, in my opinion.
all right.
Definitely needs a little bit more content.
Yeah.
All right. So is that everything you got?
Yeah,
Then-
for right now. I might think of something later, obviously, but you know how that works.
If you figure something out, just chime in. But okay,
Oh,
Zach, your turn. What is your game of the year
You
in
know,
your personal opinion?
Tip Ben said Life is Strange Before the Storm. I forgot about that game. I don't know how that came out in 2017. But I gotta say that is number 1 in my top list. Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Before the Storm,
Why?
yeah.
Yeah, Before the Storm. Why? Well, see, I played Life is Strange 1. Beautiful game. Phenomenal. When Life is Strange Before the Storm came out, and we're gonna play with, like, what was it, young Chloe, older Chloe, isn't it?
I
Before
haven't
the Storm
played,
is
so I
a
like-
younger
young.
Chloe, yeah.
Yeah. And episode 1 was good. I'm playing like a little bit of episode 2, but I've been busy a lot. So I haven't finished episode 2 yet. But episode 3 is coming out like I think 2 more months. Or like next year, I believe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest, like one of my friends at work, he showed me an app that you could download Life is Strange 1 on iOS. I didn't even download that
Oh, that's
game.
pretty cool.
I didn't even download that yet,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
try
did see
it.
something about that.
but I might try it on my tablet and see how
Hey,
it
don't
is.
tell me that. I'll be at work making something, be like, "Oh, it looks like a game break for me."
Isn't it
Like,
always a
next
game
week-
break for you?
Honestly, no. It's more like a Facebook break.
Oh, well, that works too. Some Farmville or what?
No, I just
Remember
to
when
see
that was a fucking thing?
I
Farmville,
do.
bro. That's
I
when
remember that one.
everybody was always sending
I-
out.
I was- game requests and shit.
Yes.
Honestly, I never played that.
I always know
Never played
it.
it either. Could
I-
care
I
less.
just-
Yeah,
never-
I never played it
Honestly,
either.
when that game was out and I was on Facebook, I think I was in trouble because I actually made a Facebook. So yeah, I didn't get to play it. And, that wasn't necessarily fun. Also, that was a experimental age, I guess you could say. Where hormones were kicking in, so I got my laptop taken away.
Oh, rip. Okay, you
Yeah.
still had a phone.
No. Well, this was before smartphone. Like, I had a smartphone.
Oh,
had
this
a,
is back when we had the struggle.
Yeah, this was the I think I had a flip phone. I wasn't cool enough to have a Razr,
Oh my goodness.
but remember if you had the Razr, you were the shit.
Bro, if you had a
Yes.
Razr, you were like the
Like-
coolest kid in school.
Yeah, you
No
were.
matter how you looked, if you had a Razr, you were the person.
I was not cool in school.
Yeah, I was not that person.
Neither was I. I didn't have a phone till junior year, so I was
Same.
never that person in any way.
I had a phone in 7th grade. The only reason I had it is because I was actually paying for it, and it was one of those, Go phones,
But yep.
My first.
So I had paid like $20 a month for I think it was like 100 minutes for calling and unlimited texting.
Oh, was that the original Snake too?
Got a
Yeah.
snake in my
Did you have
poop.
Snake on there? Yeah, boy, that was the game. Who needs
Yeah.
a PlayStation when you have Snake?
No shit.
That game used to drive me fucking crazy.
No, people drive me crazy because it'd be like, "Come and play Farmville. Visit my farm."
No.
I don't want to visit your farm.
You're like, I don't want to visit
just
your
wanna blow it
stupid farm that I
You know
can't
who
pet
I-
any damn animals.
You know who always sent me game invites?
Who?
My grandma.
Yes! Bro, it was always like my aunt and my grandma that would always send me invites, and I'm like, alright, I don't want to be rude and tell you to stop, but I'm going to have to ask you to stop sending me invites. I don't give any flying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying flips.
Flying, yeah. Flying what? Flying birds.
Flying, yeah. I don't give
Birds.
any flying yes. I don't give any flying chickens. How about that?
If
I
I
don't want to
can't
send you
kill
any
the
lives. I
people
hope
in
your
the
chickens
game,
die.
if I cannot kill people in that game, then it's not fun.
All right, Zach. All right, let's get back on track. Back on track. So, what would be
Okay.
your second favorite game that came out this year?
I gotta say Call of Duty World War II.
All right, that's
It's a pretty
reasonable
good
answer.
game. Exactly,
it's-
boots on the ground. We'll give it that.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
not a big
it's
fan
fun.
of the High Flyer one. I mean, Infinite Warfare was a good game, but the rest was nah.
Mm.
I'll have to
mean,
disagree. Ever since we
Yeah,
played
I'm
that
about to
game that we
disagree.
lost,
I,
50
to
well,
100.
other than the campaign,
the
the
campaign was
pretty
good.
I haven't even finished it yet, though. Sadly.
Oh,
I
Jacob,
need to.
BT Dubs, beat your fastest time, 3:25
oh, suck my ass.
with your car.
With you.
I hate you.
But sorry, back to Zach. Call of Duty World War II.
I like that
Just because.
because I like the storyline and the online play. I think the online is a little better.
Makes
Uh,
sense.
A little better, more like a lot better.
Yeah.
Then again, it also depends on the match too.
And how many people we
Granted,
get.
yeah.
That's very true. If you get a match with all those freaking campers, it's
Go to
oh
hell.
boy.
You're gonna lose that match. You know it.
When you find those matches with a bunch of 10-year-olds, you're kind of just like, well,
Yeah.
You're a
that's
faggot.
it.
Them are snipers.
Craig,
Yes.
what about you?
Oh, me.
yeah,
you-
me.
My game of the year. Honestly, I haven't played a whole lot of games this year. That's come out just because of school and work, and
Yes, and Bills,
life, bills, just life,
Just like life is
shit that
strange.
goes on
life
in
in
life.
general.
I haven't been able to, buy a whole lot of games and, play them. But I would have to say, my top three would have to be, let's say maybe Call of Duty, Gran Turismo, and Gunlands. Just because those are the games I played.
I'm honestly gonna have to put myself in the same position. Those are the only games that I've actually bought. Honestly, I think I'd have to play Gran Turismo first, but that's just because I'm a racer guy. Love to race
Yeah.
them. But like we were saying earlier, definitely needs some new content, needs some new races, and some Formula One cars, maybe some stock cars. Maybe just I think it'd make the game
I'd
better.
like to see in Gran Turismo, it's a beautiful game. Some of the physics are still a little off. but,
Very.
Yes, especially when you hit somebody and you fly 200 feet past them.
Oh yeah. That needs to get fixed.
But honestly, one track I would love to see is the PPIR.
Yes,
Or not
definitely.
PPI. Well, PPIR and also the PPIH. You know what that is?
HC, Hill Climb.
No, IH. The H.
Just
Well, Hill Climb
What?
is PPI. Yeah, HC.
Yeah,
I would-
High
I'd
Speed
like to see
International
them-
Hill Climb.
Yeah, I would love to see that coming. Just because in Gran Turismo, I love to race rally cars, and
Yeah. I will say the
I
rally
love-
car racing in Gran Turismo is definitely better than anyone that I've played. Sebastian Loeb's, I mean, the only racing rally game that I've played. But the drifting mechanics in Gran Turismo, I say, are pretty good. If you're using an actual like drifting car on a track. Now, if you try doing it in an actual car on a pavement track, they need to fix it where if you overcorrect, you're just going right into the wall. I mean,
They
if you're
seem to
sliding
do-
sideways, obviously you're going to turn to the right to save it. But if it puts you in the wall, it's just... I don't know. I don't think your car's supposed to snap like that. But anyway,
I would have to put Gran Turismo as my favorite just because I like to race. And it's just good, it'd be like, hey, I just want to play a game, kick some AI's ass, That, and pretty much all I do is rally. Like, I'll do some circuit tracks, but I do
Yeah.
want to see some Formula One because I like Formula One just because, how fast-paced it is and how fast they are.
yeah.
Call of Duty for me would be second. Amazing campaign. I'm so happy they actually brought back, history, I guess you could say. Even though it
Yeah.
might not all be accurate, which...
Yeah, I mean, it could be considered pretty close.
Yeah, I like how they've gone back in time. And I'm also a World War II nut, I like that time period, the war, why we went to war, the weapons always get me, airplanes, that kind of stuff. So that kind of got me excited about it. And also, there's no fucking jetpacks. I was getting
Just
so
flying
sick.
around the map. I was
was-
getting so tired of those, man.
Those were so annoying because you're like, I got this guy. He jumps and shoots you, and you're like, really? And that
The only one out of the three that you could jump around in that I liked was Black Ops 3. The other two were just...
I still didn't like it. It
Yeah.
was too fake. It was too fake for me.
I'd honestly have to say the last Call of Duty that I thoroughly enjoyed before World War II. I mean, World War II is a good game. I mean, the campaign's
Black
great.
Ops 2.
The online's way better than flying around. But yeah, Black Ops 2 definitely. I
Yeah,
miss Black
Black
Ops
Ops
2 a
2.
lot. I mean, the Sticks and Stones, gun game, all the original, just Black Ops stuff.
World War II, though.
It does.
I've heard that it does. It's like not even worth playing.
Me and Alpha
No,
played
it's
it,
not.
and I fucking hate it. I told Alpha, I'm done. I hate this one. He said he
I
likes
mean-
it. He likes it, but I did not like it. I played like 4
I don't like it
matches.
either. I would have to agree with Zach on that one.
I played 4 matches. I'm like, no, I am done. Can we play a different match, or I'm gonna leave the party? He's like, well, you can leave. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
fine, I'm
I
done.
can't play that.
Like, I can't. But I wish they remastered Black Ops 2 on PS4. Like they did to
Well, I don't
the
think they
last
should.
one.
No, that's too soon. It's not even been out.
They haven't even
10 years.
remastered Black Ops yet. They got to remaster that first. Technically, they need to remaster World at War before they can do that.
I was gonna say Modern Warfare 2 should be next.
I thought
Well,
they were
that's just it.
talking about it.
Infinity Ward has already had a remastered game come out. Treyarch is next, technically, if you want to think about it.
Okay, that's true.
Well, Infinity Ward, yeah. I love Modern Warfare 2. That's my game. That's what got me like into
we
like
know.
PlayStation
We know.
and all that. And just because if you got intervention 360 no scope, silent shot, you were a badass. I've only gotten one of those, but I will say I've gotten nukes with my intervention, no problem. And then so also the campaign for World War II was phenomenal. Love that. I probably already said that. Multiplayer is better.
Oh, yeah.
Guns actually feel like shoot somebody they usually.
Yeah, usually. But considering we
still
play
have
hardcore, it's pretty easy to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Most
But then
of the
I guess for my honorable mention would be Wildlands. It was a good game. I just feel like it came out too early.
Yeah.
It just came out too early in my sense. Like don't get me wrong, the gameplay was awesome and mechanics were pretty good. I just feel like since they could have went like another year in development of the game and it would have been fantastic.
They got a new DLC coming out, don't they?
Yeah, it's the Predator DLC.
Yeah. That looks very good.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm actually might go out and try that one. Grab a couple of guys and we'll.
I mean, I'm
see how
down.
that goes.
I'm down playing that. If you want to play?
I know Jacob has the game, and I think Ben, you're the only one that. Does.
Yeah, it's you, me.
Yeah, I was the only
Casey.
one that didn't get it.
Yeah, I think the whole crew got it except for Ben and Brianna. I think the others don't.
Did Isaiah get it? I don't remember
Yeah.
if Isaiah got it.
Isaiah got it.
I know
Oh,
Casey
did
got
he
it.
get it?
Everyone,
Yeah, Casey got it.
everyone from the whole crew except for you and Brianna don't got that game.
Yeah,
Well,
like
mean,
I really
she-
like that game.
She doesn't have a lot of games that we have, so.
But yeah, that would be mine. But all right, Jacob, your turn.
Jacob, hello? You alive?
Jacob.
And Jacob's gone.
Well, we
we'll
lost
see,
Jacob.
Has disappeared.
Did he order food?
He
Jacob's
went
gone.
AFK.
And he's gone. All right, so we'll.
One thing I kind of did think about is technically a game that I didn't play the full game, but I did play the demo for it. Was Nier Automata.
I've
That was
never
a
even
pretty
heard
good.
of that.
It's actually a sequel to a game that was released several years ago, and it did a lot better because it's everywhere. Really good game. From what I played of the demo, I don't really have the time to actually play the full game. So
Yeah, I have never even heard of that game. What was it about?
I think it was a game. Okay, so you know how Horizon's set in like if I read correctly, I think Horizon is set in like the 31st century.
Okay.
I think that game is set in like 11,000 something, where androids are pretty much just there to serve humans, but like they have to be
So
sent back down to
that
Earth
sounds like here near future, honestly. With like Sophia and all that,
Yeah,
I feel like that's in the near future.
Supposed to be.
yeah.
know.
From what's being developed based on just androids, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
I can't wait for that game actually. I'm excited for it.
Would not surprise me.
So Jacob, are you back?
I'm
He's
back.
not back.
Okay.
He's
What's
back.
what's your
I'm
favorite
back.
year
Sorry
of the
about that.
game?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're a dick.
Oh, thanks, Zach.
Yeah, it didn't say nothing.
I'm just Yep, I had to take a phone call real fast. So.
That's okay. Anyways, your turn.
turn. Game of the year.
So
Second place,
game of the
honorable
year.
mention.
Second place, honorable mention. Like I said, I really loved Gran Turismo. It's just a very pretty game. The graphics, everything about it's great. They just need a little bit more content for me to play it more. And secondly, I didn't play the game a lot, but I'd have to say that Wildlands is definitely a really close second to first, if that makes any sense. Because that game, it was like it's kind of like
Open
a not
world.
Gran Turismo. It was just a really open world, like wow,
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. There we go. Okay, I can talk.
Welcome.
It was just, I enjoyed how big it was. I enjoyed that you can get cars. The mechanics in that game need a little bit of work. I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know if it's gotten better.
Probably has.
Just lost. I just never had anyone to play it, so I kind of lost interest in it. Needed the space on the PlayStation anyway. So definitely that one, and then third place, probably World War II. They're just really close games together, honestly. But if I was the number, that'd be the number.
But what made it a third place?
What made it a third place? I think honestly, what made it a third place was the people that played it. Just completely, some of the people that played that game just completely ruined what that game was supposed to
Yeah.
be about. I enjoyed Call of Duty when it first came out, Black Ops on the PS3, just because people weren't always camping in corners and they weren't.
They actually played the game.
They actually played the game, and I know it sounds stupid when you say, "Oh, well, they're hard scoping," because obviously that's what a sniper rifle is supposed to be about. But there's something about Call of Duty that it's not. You're not supposed to hard scope. Obviously, a sniper rifle, you're supposed to scope in. You're supposed to snipe them out, hard scope, blah blah blah. I mean, when I play Battlefield and I get sniped, I mean, I don't obviously expect it to be a quick scope by no means.
You're more
but-
excited when it is a quick scope, though.
Yeah, I'm more excited when it's a quick scope. But when you're playing Call of Duty, it's such a fast-paced game that, like, if someone's just taking cover behind a sand barrier and it's only their head sticking out, it's kind of just annoying to get hard scoped when you can't shoot them. And especially if they're camping that corner, because then, I mean, I don't have this issue in World War II, because people don't really use snipers as much. There's no sniping maps. I'd say shotguns are my #1 problem in that game, but that's also any Call of Duty ever. You guys remember the Spaz 12? How
Yes.
OP that used to be in Black Ops 1?
Yes.
Oh, also
Just-
in Modern Warfare 2, dude.
And Modern Warfare 2, I mean, or the Model 18, whatever they were. Yes,
1887.
dual wield. Only the few times that I played that game, it was just like, really? Like, why you gotta be like this?
No, that was
And,
me. I was that asshole.
You were that asshole. But, in your defense, it was your first Call of Duty, so I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to play the game. I just, in World War II, the way that the maps are set up, and shotguns on those maps, they're just too OP, and it seems like, this sounds stupid, but it's like every time I use a shotgun, like, I can't hit anybody even if I'm point blank, but yet, someone will snipe me with a shotgun all the way across the map, and it's kind of just, it's just annoying how the mechanics in that game work sometimes, and the people just ruin World War Call of Duty now, and it's just, I don't know, it's just the camping gets annoying, and like if I'm gonna play a war game and someone's gonna snipe me while camping, I'm gonna play Battlefield. So I think that's what would bump it down to 3.
I'm actually excited for Bad Company 3.
Yes, Bad Company was a
Now,
very good game back
granted,
on
that is,
PlayStation.
take that with a grain of salt because it has not been confirmed by EA or DICE yet.
Well, they need to hurry up and confirm it because they were really great games.
I never
Because
even
it
heard
is
of
a
that
rumor
game.
that it's coming out next year.
It's a set. I never even heard
Well,
of
I
that
kind of
game.
hope it does.
You know what game was a letdown?
Yeah, which one?
I was gonna say, what is it? Star Wars.
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2 or 1?
Both.
I guess we're
One
talking
was
about Game of
probably
the
a
Years, huh?
letdown because it doesn't come with a campaign, and that's what a lot of Star Wars fans were looking for. Battlefront 2 does come with a campaign, but I think I read
It's
that
a pay
there's
to win.
Well, no, they took that out. It is not in right now.
They took it out, but then
At the same time, it
them
was
saying
centered
that they're
around
going to do that is what
controversy.
ruined it.
Yeah, as soon as the beta came out, that was the center of the talk about that game. And then when they announced it and all the price to unlock one of the heroes like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker would take you like 40 hours to earn enough credits to buy them. And that's without
That's
buying
ridiculous.
anything else.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah,
Without
but
a
they
doubt.
they took out microtransactions. You can only earn stuff through playing the game through the loot crates.
But still, even then, like, they had to tamper with it to where they're going to be like, well, maybe if they put microtransactions in, well, it would have been easier to get something, because, I mean,
well, yeah, but you hate
I
playing
don't
against
know.
somebody who has an endless freaking wallet.
exactly. If you get people that can buy whatever they want, they got a good-ass job, they can do what they want with their money, not have to worry about anything. They can just go in there and buy whatever
Or
they
they have a
want.
credit
And, I
card.
mean, microtransactions, honestly, in my opinion, they help, yes, but they ruin the game. I mean, look at Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto was a great game until microtransactions came in and people were like, "Oh, I'll spend $20 and get $1 million, and I'll buy this tank, or I'll buy this jet," and they'll just fly around and spawn trap you. And they're like, that's the reasons why I don't play Grand Theft Auto online in an actual lobby, and I'd rather do a private one.
Well, I'll agree and disagree with you. Like, well, I would mainly be just happy. I don't know. I don't like microtransactions. To me,
Same.
they are pointless.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying this is because watch out, Izzy. is you're basically paying for content that should already be in the game.
Yeah. I hate
Yeah,
when Casey.
exactly.
I hate when Casey buy those.
So you're paying for
Honest, I bought microtransactions Auto. The prices that they have stuff right now, almost hard that in your squad have to do anything. Like
Yeah.
we played I mean 1.4 million facility.
90.
If to buy the setups differently, no, it was 1.4 for the facility, $94,500 for a setup if you want to buy the materials, or you can be brave enough to go into an online mode and try and get the materials that other people are looking for at the same time, because the heist just came out. I don't know about you guys, but if I was to go in there and be doing my stuff for a setup and people keep fucking with me, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I'm sitting here trying to work hard to do my stuff, and you're just gonna come over here and just wreck it all. Like,
Right.
that's no bueno.
Well, people are dicks in
Yeah.
GTA.
See, and like, I love Rocket League. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if you get a crate, you should be able to open it. And
Yes.
I know the reason why they do microtransactions is because of the esport, championships and all that, that they do. That's what pays for that, which I get. But it's kind of ridiculous. I would say
It
at
is.
least. I would say at least. Okay, so like maybe if when the new crates came out, you'd pay for the new crates. But as soon as a new crate came out, you don't have to pay for that crate anymore.
I'd be okay with that.
To me, that would be a better solution because like we have all these player choice crates and these nitro and turbo crates, right? And
Nobody wants to buy keys for an old player choice crate. Like
Exactly.
every time that I get it now, I'm kind of like,
Then you
yeah,
want it.
I'm not really interested in anything in here because either I already have it, or it's no
Or I
good
don't want
anymore. Like the decals, I mean, they're all right, but everyone hates
Like,
getting
the only
decals
thing-
in there.
The only thing I would like to get is a universal decal. That's the only thing I would.
Exactly. I've only gotten a universal decal one time out of a crate, and never gotten it again. It's just it's. I get that it's supposed to be a rare item, but at this point they're making it too rare. Like they need to figure something out, in my opinion, because it's kind of it's just annoying.
Yeah, I'm not like. Honestly, I think they have to do that just so they can, fund those. But is it really worth?
I mean, really, if they wanted a fun tournament, you enter just pay a
Like entry
$5
fee?
entry fee for your team. I mean,
Well, it'd be more
$5
like
is
per person.
$5 per person. So, like a Rocket League tournament, every time we've played, it's been like a 3v3.
Yeah.
It's been 3v, so $5 a person, $15. Pay with PayPal, pay with credit card, debit card, something, whatever.
It'd just
I
be a
mean-
transaction.
If you get 1,000 people to sign up, there's plenty of money right there for your first place winner and second place, and it's
Right.
just. I think there's other ways they could do it other than to drain our wallets when we just want to play the game.
Right, and honestly, even with the new crates and all that, I've yet to get a new velocity crate, and I've played.
I've
maybe
gotten one.
Yeah,
I
I've
haven't
also
gotten it since.
one.
Yeah, I think I got one
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then yet to get one.
That's why I'm kind of like, what's the point if I can't even get one? Why do I want to buy keys?
Exactly.
They should make the odds of you getting those a little bit greater. Not too much, but
Enough.
yeah, enough to where you'd be like, oh, I can actually, maybe get one of these. But that's my biggest pet peeve is, especially with Rocket League. I love that game. Don't get me wrong, but it's too ridiculous for what they want you to buy, and you're just like, well, I have all this shit that I don't want to use it on.
I think they should be able to, like, if you want to, you could
Trade them in and get a
Get-
better crate or something like that.
trade in and get a better crate. You can save up 5 player choice crates and get a better crate, or you could save
like
up
10
decals,
crates
and
or something.
decals will give you keys or something. You know what I mean? Like, save up 10 decals and they'll give you a key, because I get decals all the damn time. Or it's just like they need to figure out all the holiday stuff. All the holiday stuff that we
It's
don't
from last
use, no
year.
one wants. It's from last year. And it's just
Like the antlers.
it just sits there and you can't trade it in. You can't. You can
You
trade
can
with
trade
other
to other
players, but
players.
other players
Yeah.
don't want it because they already
They
have
most
it.
likely already have it. Yeah.
So it's just I wish they'd figure something out instead of forcing us to buy keys that we can trade stuff in.
Right. Yeah. Because I honestly I don't like microtransactions just because
It's almost a way to cheat
Yeah.
the game, but without
Yeah,
cheating it,
exactly.
because they give you it.
yeah. And I know in Rocket League it's not really changing the game that much. It's just making car cooler.
Yeah, it's making the car
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah, it's
Cooler
like
goal explosives,
Fortnite,
so
where
it's
you can
not
buy
cheating or
buy the
anything, but-
V-Bucks and it's just cosmetic items.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thinking about
That's-
Fortnite, one hell of a game there, huh? Like
That's
that almost could be my game of the year, except I didn't really pay for it. It was just one of those free games.
Right,
Fortnite
but
kind of
it's
just
turned
took
into-
off like Rocket League did.
It all the Player
Yeah.
Unknown Battlegrounds, that too.
Yeah.
it
And
took
yeah,
off
especially
pretty much mainly because of the battle royale mode added. I don't
But
know if it
also
was
in
like that
PlayStation, we don't
initially.
have it.
Yeah, PlayStation does not have PUBG, and apparently it's in the talks, it's in the works apparently, but who knows if it's actually going to happen.
But it's funny because they're having so many rendering issues with
Yeah, that is
Xbox,
true.
Xbox One. Like, have you ever seen like the issues they have? It's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
I haven't
Like
seen
I
any
read
issues
that
with
it was like if
It
you
looks
get
like a
into a game,
PlayStation
it
2
was
game.
like
Oh,
It
rip.
looks like 2 gens ago, a console from then.
Just
and you're
because
like-
console can't support the frames, or
No,
what?
it cannot support the frames.
It's part of that, and it's also that it's just not rendering correctly.
Correctly. Correctly.
So it's having an issue doing that, which is kind of odd because it's supposed to be this 4K
yeah, the most
gaming.
powerful console ever made.
And that's a lie.
Yeah.
It's
And it
not.
can't do a game.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
My-
console, yes, that is correct. Now,
Guys.
but a PC can still top it.
Yeah.
Well, with PCs, every year something better comes out.
Yeah, but that's
No.
just it. If you're a console
Yeah.
gamer, you buy your console and you're set until the next console generation comes out because they have to be made to those specifications. But PCs, you have to, if you want to run the best stuff, you got to upgrade your PC every year.
Yeah, and that's gotta get expensive.
Oh,
It is
you don't
expensive.
even know. A cheap gaming, setup can cost you easily $1,000 for the cheapest.
Yeah, I don't
You
have
know.
$1,000.
I don't either.
My entire PC setup, and mine's kind of more of a moderate PC, and it was $1,000.
Yeah, and
Gosh.
my laptop that I have, it's a pretty nice laptop, but that cost me $700.
Whew.
Yeah.
My PC
It's a-
laptop
it's a
cost
really
me
nice laptop,
800.
right? It's a really nice
Granted,
laptop.
I can't really say much because I do have a MacBook.
Yeah,
Those are not cheap.
No, they're not.
those are
I have a
they're
MacBook, too.
$1,500.
Yeah, they are.
Good lord.
Not cheap.
But
Hi,
MacBooks
Izzy, you're
are
gonna be
great
famous.
editing out videos so well. I love iMovie. I gotta say.
Yeah, it's just with consoles and PC, you just have so much to. There's that competition, and be like,
Yeah.
well, this is better. No, this is better. But
Yeah, there's pros and cons of everything, and I don't know. I would rather pay $500 for one console instead of $1,000 to start up and then however much every single year.
500 if you got the Xbox when it first came out. PS4 was 400.
Okay, well,
But technically, it could be 500 because you still gotta get some games in order to play that console.
game. Can I get an extra controller like I did? All the good stuff.
You could also do what I did and upgrade the hard drive.
That too.
Yeah. My hard drive's
Well,
upgraded too.
Your guys' was 400. Mine was 500.
Mine was
Well, it
I
also
got the
came
Call
with
of
Black
Duty
Ops
edition
3,
with-
and it was a 1 terabyte hard drive. So
Yeah, I got the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I got the Black Ops 3 edition with the 1 terabyte hard drive and anything else that I could possibly get with it. So I mean, mine was close to 500, and yeah.
I originally got the Batman one because I was like, hell yeah, Batman!
And that game sucks.
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
But the
Yeah,
game
the
sucks.
console itself looks cool as shit. The game,
Screw it.
yeah,
Sucks.
the game was good, but
yeah.
I did not like the game.
I haven't played any of them.
I did not like the game.
it was not a bad game.
It
wasn't
It
a
wasn't
bad
too
game.
bad. It was just a lot to do.
It was.
It's one of those
Yeah,
big
exactly.
games.
I spent
mean, well-
quite a bit on that game.
Yeah, well, yeah, Horizon, you could be said the same thing. You can do a lot in that game, but like if
Yeah,
there was
well,
a
Horizon, it was
a
more of
PS4
a-
console, bruh, I'd be all over that. Granted, that would suck because I've already got a white 2 terabyte PS4 or standard Destiny PS4,
That's racist.
but I played the game twice and then traded it. But I kept the
Yeah,
console.
Destiny was never something that I
was
latched
never
onto.
It was a fun game. It got repetitive.
Yes, very repetitive, and the missions always seemed to be the same thing, and you're always confused on what to do, and it was a mess. Now, granted, I haven't played
Everyone
Destiny
was
2, whether it's gotten better or not, I don't know. So, I mean,
I
I've
heard
read
it was
that
better.
it has gotten better, or it was a lot better than the first one, but I think there's still some cons about it. I couldn't tell you what, but
I couldn't. Yeah, but I would still be if we got enough time. I would definitely try it. It's
If it
just
was on sale, I would buy it.
Yeah,
Honestly. Maybe if
Honestly,
it's on
with
one of
me,
those flash sales.
I'd have to be able to just try it out for free before I even spent any money on it, because I wasn't a big fan of Destiny 1. So
Yeah, I would
that's my
definitely hate to
opinion.
spend. I hate spending money on a game that I don't like, end up not liking or anything. I mean, granted, if you get the disc, you can go return it. But I've started
Yeah,
to go digital, so I
just went digital
mean,
because it's not even worth returning anymore.
yeah, it's not because you'll buy a game one day for $60, don't like it, go trade it in, and you'll get like $1.25 for it, and you're like, what? I just lost $58 and
If you do
75
it
cents
through
on this game.
GameStop, you actually get $30 if you return it within 30 days of it coming out, but still half the price.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's why you guys are always even half a year ago you're like, why do you keep everything? Why do you buy everything digital? I was like, well, down the road I might want to play it again.
Yeah,
And
I
I
give it
won't
a
have to
second
worry
try
about-
or whatever.
Yeah, and some updates come out. Now I can actually play the game besides when it first came out, because when the game first came out it sucked ass. Now it's
Yeah,
actually worth
now
playing.
it's fixed.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I stuck with digital, and plus I still own the license to it, so I can re-download it whenever I want.
And that's like what I was talking about with Wildlands. I mean, I spent $80 on the digital edition. Didn't play it because I didn't really have. I didn't have people to play with. If I did, you guys weren't on. Not everybody had the game, so it was just one of those games where I kind of I fell off the map. I didn't play it, and because I bought it digitally. I mean, one day maybe I'll be like, oh, I'll re-download it. Maybe we'll go hook up on it or something. You know what I mean? And I'll be able to buy it, or I'll be able to re-download it because I already have it.
Exactly. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, you
And,
have it right there, but at the same time, I did read something somewhere that even if you did buy something digitally from PlayStation Store, you technically don't have the rights to it. They still have the rights
That's
to
why I
it,
say
so
you
they
have the
could.
license to it.
Yeah, you had the license to it, but if they all of a sudden just pull the rights to it, you can't. You don't have it anymore.
Yeah, which kind of sucks, but that's the same as basically trading it in. So I mean, what's
Yeah.
the difference besides
But
I
still.
can have it a little bit longer, possibly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they
it's
can
one
do
of
the same
those
thing.
things that.
They can shut down the
Preference.
servers too for that game, and you wouldn't be able to play it again, even if you still
Yeah,
have the disc.
and then it's kind of just like,
Yeah, if it's a single player game, like say for Call of Duty, for instance, if they shut down the servers, the only thing you can really do is play the
you
campaign.
can go play campaign.
Or if
or you
it's
can go play
like
some zombies.
Treyarch, some zombies, yeah, by yourself though. Or if you have probably all the I don't know if you'd be able to play custom matches since it'd technically be on or online server.
You can do
but-
LAN party.
Yeah, you can do
Remember
that LAN party. Yeah,
Yeah, you can
remember
do-
the
you
OG
can do
way
LAN
of playing with
party,
your
but-
friends was
yeah.
LAN party?
Yes.
That way you can get the gold camos and everything, because if you went on and played a custom match, you couldn't get the gold camo.
Yeah.
If you ended LAN party, you can get the gold camo, you can get all the attachments, you can get everything.
Yeah.
yeah. I could. Yeah, that was
yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely had a question and then just forgot it.
He had a brain fart.
About it.
I did have a brain fart. I had a pretty good one too, and I must not have been important, I guess, because I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Gosh, damn it, Jacob.
This is why we can't have nice things.
It's the exact
That's very true. Unfortunately, that is very true.
Rip.
Rip.
completely true.
Rip.
R.I.P.
So what
Zach,
about the
was that
Star
your dog?
Wars?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
How about the Star Wars movie?
The Star Wars movie, I heard it is done absolutely great. I've
Done
only
amazing.
heard. I didn't go watch it, but as far as
didn't
I'm
go see The
concerned,
Force
it's hard
Awakens?
enough to go. I haven't watched any Star Wars. I'm gonna come out and say
Wow,
it. I guess
you are
I am
you are missing out
un-American
on life.
because I
You know what? I'm on the
Star Wars,
same
never
boat
watched
with
Indiana
Jacob.
Jones, never watched Lord of the Rings, never watched The Hobbit, never watched Harry Potter.
Dude, what life are you living?
Bruh, I was in the life of the
planet were
Incredibles
you
and A Bug's
born on?
Life.
You never watched Harry Potter,
Dude,
Jacob?
Bugs Life was a great movie.
It was.
The Bug's Life.
I mean, yeah,
could
that is a
say
great
that
movie.
movie word for word when I was a little bug.
Little Bug. That was the lamest thing you've ever said.
You know what? I was trying to do something cool, but I guess it didn't work out.
No, that was lame.
So,
No.
I hate you for that.
you know what? Zach, you're lame.
You're lame.
You're lame.
So.
Yeah, that's right.
Stupid.
But yeah, I never watched
I've-
any of those
yeah.
movies.
I've heard that it pulled 8 million shy of opening weekend that The Force Awakens did. So it didn't top The Force Awakens, but I have heard that it is like the second best one behind Empire Strikes Back.
God damn.
That's
That
what
is
I heard
I've
too.
read.
I've heard different reports too. I've heard one where they said it was a really great movie, but wasn't what it was supposed to live up to. I guess you could say. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but
Wasn't
I've heard that it's been a really good movie, and then I've also heard that it didn't live up to what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's just what I've heard. I've never watched it.
I have read that apparently there's fans that are divided. Apparently it's like some fans love it, and then there's some out there that just downright hate it. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
how?
I've
That was
heard
also the case with Justice League, from what I heard. Was Justice League completely tanked? And it was supposed to be this great movie. I don't know. I saw the trailer and I saw that it was supposed to be a really good movie. And then from what I've heard, that it just sucked. I mean, I heard that the trailer is way better than the movie. It was like all the action parts are in the trailer, and so it's
spoilers.
just, yeah, exactly.
I'm not. I haven't watched either of those, so I couldn't say. Just because Star Wars just came out and everything is so packed, I just don't have the time. And and school just got out for me, so that's another reason why I haven't done anything.
Yep. Money.
Yeah, money. Money.
Money. I tell you what, bro. Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We are broke.
We are very broke.
Too broke. I wish I had way more money, that's for sure.
YouTube is not cutting
you're preaching
us.
to the choir, my guy. Preaching to the
Yeah,
choir.
preach it, man, preach it.
Preach it!
Hallelujah.
I will preach it, I'll tell you what. Just seems like, oh my gosh, we got back pay the other day, and I'm down to $4 in my account. Yeah, Craig, I'm down to $4 in my account after the whole fiasco this morning.
God damn.
What happened to it?
My card, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to my bank and see what happened, because I knew that I had like $100 and some left, and then down to $425. So
Can't you check your
I don't have a whatchamacallit on my phone. I don't have the app.
And download
I was
that.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
you have a
yeah.
laptop?
Getting paid last Friday, and I'm down to $4, and it's Monday. So I don't know what happened to $1,000. I mean, I paid my car payment, $375, paid half the insurance, $120 or $150, paid off my credit card, $120. Yeah, basically, I don't know what happened to the rest of my money.
That's odd.
Rip to Jacob.
I feel like I'm also forgetting something. But I don't.
I feel like you bought something, yeah, you totally just kind of spaced it.
The only thing I've ever bought since then is food. I mean, we went shopping and I paid, like $20? If that.
Right.
That was like 12. I haven't bought anything big, so I'll have to go to the bank
No,
and see. Cause I'm
The biggest thing I bought was a freaking hat.
That
the
sexy
whole,
hat. from
however much the
Snapchat.
hat was.
$24?
Yeah, see, that's a good hat.
That's a great deal on a hat, yeah.
I seriously feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway,
You probably are.
probably. I'm a forgetful person.
We all.
Yeah, I can't think of what you would have bought.
Yeah, because I
Weird.
used cash for most of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like, what?
What?
Yeah. I'll figure it out eventually. It'll hit me. I'll be like, oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's, yeah, I don't,
Oh, I put 250 in my savings account. That's what I was forgetting.
Dumbass.
still, I thought you still had about like
I did too.
100 or so. Guess you didn't.
Yeah, because I still had like 500 left, and I was like, all right, well, I'll be all right.
No, he's
Psych.
not.
Yeah, no
Unless
joke.
maybe what happened was when I looked at that file. Well, that still doesn't explain why I was missing another $250. If you went to the account, there's no way I spent $250 on food in 2 days. At least I sure the hell.
Well, you are a chubby. No, I'm just kidding.
I can be a little chubby,
You guys
but
want to see a picture of Jacob on the screen right now?
No.
I put it on screen. It's an old picture of me from
Hey,
freshman year when I was hella chubby.
we have a picture of Ben with his nipples.
On the screen right now.
Bam!
Bam! You're like, oh Jesus! Special offer just for you. Earn a bonus $500,000 for a limited time.
Right.
Complete 3 biker business missions and get $500K in your main bank account within 72 hours. Okay, whatever.
You know
No thanks.
how that new heist doing, guys? We haven't played one mission of
I don't
that.
know, Zach. We've only
I don't
done
know,
one
we've
because
only
you had to
done
go
one
to bed.
I had work at 10 in the morning, and look what happened. I stayed to 9 p.m. because one person had to call in fucking sick. One person.
That's an L.
It was an L. I had to go back
It takes
at
one
7 in
person
the
to road
morning.
for everyone, buddy.
It
Yeah, I know, right?
does. I had to go back to work today at 7 in the morning.
That
I worked
sucks.
this morning at 5.
My boss asked me, "You wanna
I worked
stay?"
at 6.
Oh, the joys of being an adult.
Right?
I hate it. I don't like it.
Bills, 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 better than the bills.
Jury duty.
Hey, food.
Jury duty. You know what? Zach, you can't go to jury duty, so
You
stop.
can't go to jury duty.
Why not?
You know why.
Because I'm a
You know
special
what. You're a sped.
Sped. Special ed.
Every-
Oh, is that what frickin' SPED stands for? Is special ed?
Ed,
Yo!
Ding, 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 ding.
I didn't know
Figure it
that.
out.
I never put that together. I just thought so calling someone a sped was like calling them. Well, I guess it is calling them a retard, but.
Well, guys, go to
Woo!
Jacob's channel and flag his videos down. Links down
Rip.
below.
And my videos, bro, there's like 8 videos on there, and no one watches them, so. I don't
Yeah,
have the
'cause
internet.
we-
Well,
to
now
see
they
that.
will. Flag it.
Bet.
No.
Go watch the video and then flag them. At least I'll have something.
Thumbs down on it. Don't like it. Put the thumbs down on it.
Oh,
Jeez,
that's
Jacob.
it.
I
Yeah,
thought
go with
you.
M Zack Attack Gaming and dislike everything. Actually, don't do that because I'm in the videos too, so I'd rather not that happen.
Like, wait, yeah. Wait for the Madden game.
You just made me have cancer. I have cancer now.
You have
Thank
cancer.
you. I have
I hope-
cancer now.
You know what? You're welcome. What kind of cancer?
Jacob cancer.
Jacob cancer. It's a very rare form of cancer you get only from Jacob.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
that phone
I'm
call
okay with that.
on a Madden game.
So yeah, it's not fun. It's very it makes you stupid.
Yes, it
That's
does.
about it.
And that phone call that they did on a Madden game. Stupid.
Yeah, because I beat you 56 to what? Oh, I'm
Zero.
sorry. It was actually 60 to what?
0.
Dang, that's an L.
Cut the part out and we'll hear the
Like
phone
a
call.
drill.
He was Green Bay. I was like the Bears. I'm like, yeah, the Bears
You
are
were
awesome.
the Bears.
I'm like,
The
my
Bears.
Bears would kick Green
The
Bay's
Bears.
ass. Nope, I got bombed
Nope.
on, raped in the asshole
I,
by Green Bay. Had to call Brianna.
I,
I had to call Brianna.
let's just say I picked his quarterbacks off 10 times.
Brianna whipped my heart.
Well, also,
she said,
he played.
no.
No, she said like this.
He also had to play
No.
Jose too, didn't he?
Yeah, he also played Jose and lost, I think, by what, triple
Oh my
digits?
god.
Wait,
100 or something?
yes, but it was a good game because I was tossing
Was
balls.
it a good game?
It was for
It's a good
the
game when you lose by 100 points.
It was. I don't know what happened in the second quarter.
For how
second
long?
ha-
30 seconds?
No, the second half. I don't know what the fuck happened in the second half. We were tossing
You
interceptions
mean it was a
back
close
and
game
forth.
all the way until the second half?
No, we were tossing like the balls back and forth, and intercepting them.
Really?
And he scored 100 points in the second half or what?
I felt like it was more you throwing it to him.
No, you watch the video. You just fucking see. Like,
Well, you know what? You gotta put our video up first, and then you can put up his.
yeah, dick.
You're welcome.
No, that's not a good game. As
Definitely
much
not a
as
good
you would like, as much as you would love to say that was a good game, that's not a good game.
At the second half,
A good game is like
it went down.
23-24 and 2 seconds to go when you're on the
Now,
1
that's
yard
just
line.
a sad game right there.
No,
That's
a
a
sad
really
game
sad
was
game.
last night Cowboys and Raiders game.
Shut up.
How is
That
that
was
sad?
a
We
very
won.
sad game. No, I ain't sad that we won. I'm sad that we only won by 3 points and we should have blown them out by like double digits. They are not a good team.
Ooh, did you hear that, Raider Nation?
Yeah, Raider Nation, your team sucks.
Dang.
Don't
shots
flag
fired
this
already.
video.
Complete
Bang bang, shots
Complete
fired.
ass. Derek
Damn.
Carr
Bumbles
broke
it.
down. Bumbles it, rolls into the end zone, rolls out of the end zone, touchback, game winning for the Cowboys there. Yep.
How do you fumble that?
And Jeff Heath hit him. He had it in his left hand. Why he had it in his left hand, I don't know. Dove for the pylon in the left hand. Jeff Heath hit him, knocked the ball loose, and it just went into the end zone and then rolled out.
Loser.
So, yeah, I enjoyed it. But I wish we would have won in bigger fashion. We get
we started
Ezekiel
off
Elliott
strong.
back next week. Woo, buddy,
That
you better
doesn't
watch
really matter.
out.
You watch
It
it.
It doesn't matter.
next
We're still in playoff
week.
contention.
Dude, we're not gonna go to the playoffs. What are you
There we are.
No, we're not.
They are
Bet.
saying they're saying they might go to playoffs, but I think they have to win 2 games. I think they have to win the 2 games.
We have to win out. The Falcons, the Saints, and the
The
Panthers.
Saints will kick your
Either
ass.
of those teams has to lose twice, which is pretty possible, considering
not the
that
Saints.
one of those teams play each other. And then I think that's it. And then, Green Bay. Oh, no, it wasn't Green Bay. Who was it? What team was it? Someone had to lose once, and I think they already lost. So we just need a team to lose twice.
Was it New Orleans? Because I think they lost.
Seahawks,
No. Seahawks, yes, Seahawks. Seahawks have to lose one.
which they lost to the Rams yesterday.
Well, they lost to the Rams, and they're going to play us, and they're going to lose. So,
Watch they.
I don't know.
because
I
we're
feel-
going to.
I don't know
Rams are
about
a
if
good
we're gonna-
team.
We're not playing the Rams. We're playing Seahawks.
Oh.
We already played the Rams, and then we almost beat the Rams.
Yeah, we almost
The
did.
only reason the Seahawks won 42-7 is because Todd Gurley ran for like 400 yards yesterday. Not really, but I know he had 42 fantasy points, which means he had one hell of a day.
Well, if you scored a couple touchdowns, that's 7 points right there by itself.
I want New Orleans to go.
I
back
think
to
he
the
had-
Super Bowl.
I don't know how many he had actually, but he had like 200 and some yards like from scrimmage and a couple touchdowns. So
Yeah, he went.
yeah, he had a great game, and that's why the Rams won. Seattle's defense is just decimated right now. They don't have Cam Chancellor. They don't have Richard Sherman. I mean, they don't have any of their defense that's supposedly the great defense, and I believe Ezekiel Elliott's just gonna run all over him.
We'll have to see. You know, nothing's ever set in stone. So
Nothing's ever set in stone. Stranger things have happened.
yeah, I'm not sure about. I'd rather us not make it to the playoffs. And my reasoning for saying that is higher draft pick.
I
You
don't.
know.
Well, I mean, we do. I think our biggest fault that we need.
Like pass rushers
I
and cornerbacks.
I believe in Awuzie. I believe in Frazier. I believe in the ones back there. They're just rookies. So I think next year they'll be a little bit better. We need wide receivers. Des Bryant is not Des Bryant anymore. Jason Witten's getting old as a tight end. Cole Beasley can't get separation because they keep doubling him. Terrence Williams can't catch it if it hits him in the chest. It's
No, that's
just.
how he catches it. That's
I've seen a couple bounce off his chest this season.
so have I. But
I mean, it's just. I think we need some fresh receivers. Our receivers are getting old. Bryce Butler is one hell of a receiver. If we would play him, I believe he's hurt right now, though. That's why
again,
we haven't played him. Again, Bryce Butler's never been hurt. Fool.
yeah, it was
Terrence
he had a
Williams is the one that
hamstring.
gets hurt.
No. He had a
That's Sean
hamstring.
Lee. That's Sean Lee.
No, he had a hamstring last year.
When?
No, I agree
He
with
was out
Craig.
the
He
whole
did.
season.
He did.
Bryce
He was
Butler.
out the whole season. Bryce
was-
Butler was out the whole season.
He
last
was
year
out the whole
because of that
season last year.
Oh,
Craig,
rip.
Craig
Okay.
is white.
Well, he didn't play last game. We didn't play against we didn't play against the Raiders, and he didn't play against the Giants. He didn't play against either of those teams. I haven't heard anything about an injury, but he's just been out. So I mean, I can look it up and see what it is, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Yes, Bryce Butler he's a really good receiver. Every time he's caught the ball, his average is like 20 yards a carry. So I mean, or 20 yards a catch.
Carry.
So I mean, a carry. He's the new running back. I mean,
Oh.
We'll have to see what happens. If we don't make playoffs, we don't make playoffs. If we don't make playoffs this year, we're definitely going to make playoffs next year. Because hopefully Zeke will stay out of trouble. That'll happen.
Right.
Be there the whole season. I think he learned his lesson. I think we'll be all
You
right.
think you guys are gonna make
Hopefully.
playoff next year? No, man, it's gonna be Mike Trubisky next year, the quarterback.
Who?
Mike Trubisky. You know the dog tweet.
Oh.
We like to call.
The dog treat?
Yeah, the dog tweet. Next year, my team, Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago.
If the Bears make the playoffs next year, Zach, I will drive whatever to Chicago, and I will.
Watch the ball with me.
I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something. I'll watch the Super Bowl with you and cheer for the Bears. How about that?
Okay.
Beers.
Bill,
Beers.
Ben and
I'll
Beyond
cheer
have
for
to
the
come.
Bears.
Yeah, Ben and Beyond have to come too, and Craig, you too, and we're gonna celebrate then.
If I can get out of work.
I got.
That I get out of work.
Yeah, I
Fuck
got
off,
to
Craig.
work.
Wow.
I've got a job that I can't exactly call in for, so
Well, by that time, hopefully you'll have someone running the route for you.
yeah, hopefully.
Not this year. It's next year. It'll be 2019.
Yeah, I just hope that the Bears don't do anything. Ever.
I don't think the Bears will do anything ever. I'm sorry, Zach.
Okay.
You're gonna be the new Browns. The Browns are gonna be better than you eventually.
Oh god.
Damn.
I'm not. That'd be horrible. That'd be a horrible year for us if the Browns do get better.
What? Very much are. I'm just kidding.
I mean, they just need to get better defense. They need to get better plays.
And
They, yes. And like young wide receivers. This just have to do something. Like last draft, I didn't understand why did they trade their plays to get that quarterback. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but they messed up.
I feel like he can have potential, but I feel like he's gonna be another Jay Cutler. I really do.
I hope not.
I think he's gonna be a good quarterback when he's gonna play good against big teams, but he's gonna lose the games that he should win. I feel like he's gonna be another Jay Cutler.
Well, we gotta find out
Yeah,
next
so.
year after the Super Bowl.
We'll find out next year.
Find out next
Next
year.
year.
I'm just
What's
hoping.
next, Zach?
What the Bears are 6-10?
I don't know, but it's bad to ugly.
Bad.
Yeah, cause like there's 3-10. No, I think they're 3-10. Like over 3 years now.
3-10 over how many years?
3 years. I think they're 3-10. Could have been 3-10.
You've won 3 games in the past. No,
Let me look it up.
no.
Cause we're on the bottom of our lead.
Yes, you are on the bottom. That's very true.
And
But you don't have a running back. You don't have any wide receivers. You have a mediocre quarterback. I mean,
Yeah, we're 4-9.
you're 4-9.
Yeah.
That's not that good.
Yes.
I mean, the Browns are 0-14 or whatever. Yeah, that part of that. You do know that if they go 0-16, they're gonna have an O for parade, right? They're gonna throw a parade for going 0-16, 0-17. To be the first team to ever in the history of the NFL go defeated, not even not undefeated, and because the closest team before that was going to be Indianapolis Colts the year that Peyton Manning got hurt, but whoever the quarterback, a couple wins, or the Lions almost did it too before they had Matt Stafford. They pulled one win out of their so. We'll just have to see. I wonder how that parade will go. Yay, we suck! Let's throw a parade.
So, what games are you excited for coming out next year?
Oh man.
I gotta say, for me, had to be The Last of Us Part 2. I really cannot
That
wait.
is not confirmed for next year, sadly.
I know, but hopefully it is. But if it's
Don't,
not,
he's getting his hopes up.
if it's not, then
Getting your hopes
I'm
up, just getting
still
crushed.
I'm still waiting for that game. I don't care how long it's gonna take, because I'm just excited for that game.
Yeah, but I mean, it has been confirmed that we are going to see more at E3 next year, so we'll see what happens then. I'm
Right.
excited for Detroit Become Human. That looks
Ooh,
good.
it is. I can't wait to buy that.
I haven't seen much on that game, but I heard that it's going to be really good. I think you were talking about it the other day, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fun.
Watch the trailer.
Every choice you make
I haven't heard
has
that game either.
consequences.
It's just like
Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
it's just like Life is Strange, but it's different.
It's from the creators of Heavy Rain and
Yes.
Beyond Two Souls.
Those are my two favorite games on PS3.
I've played Heavy Rain, but I have not played Beyond Two Souls. I
Oh.
have it for my PS4. I haven't played it.
You need to play
I
it,
haven't
dude.
even
It's
heard of
really, it's really good.
Well, you should. I think I told you to look it up, and apparently you didn't do it.
It's really
Sorry.
good, Craig. Craig, when you play it, it's really
I-
good.
Okay,
Okay,
It's really good.
good.
it's really good, guys.
If I was to pick a game that I'm excited for, I don't know if I'll play it or not. The new God of War looks really good. Looks
Yes.
really good.
That looks really good too. But I haven't played any of the God of Wars, so
I've never played a God of War. I've seen people play it. I mean, those games are cool and all, but I've never had the patience to try and beat bosses because usually I get my ass kicked.
yeah.
Kind of like when I played
Dark Souls.
not Dark Souls, Final Fantasy games. That
I never played that game.
it was all right.
I haven't either.
I had a buddy named Brian that we used to play it on his PlayStation 3. He used to play it. I used to watch him. I'd play every once in a while, but I'm not really good at those games. My games are more of Grand Theft Auto,
PvP.
Call of Duty, just like games like that. Like I'm not gonna say fun games because obviously God of
More
War is a fun game and
multiplayer
all that. Yeah, multiplayer based, kind of do your own thing.
You can do your own thing, but you can also squad up and party up and all that good stuff.
Yes, exactly. And so I might think about getting it. We'll just have to see. But
Yeah. That's
God
like
of
me.
War looks good.
If there's friends online, I'm playing a multiplayer game. If there's nobody
Exactly.
online, I'm playing a single player game. That's just me. But not an outrageously ridiculous single player game.
Yeah.
Right.
What's another game that's coming out next year?
I'm gonna say Red Dead.
Red Dead does look good. I didn't really play the first one either.
I have not
I've
played the
missed out
first
on a
one.
lot of games coming
But-
out. So
My sister's friend lent me the 360 version so I could download it on my Xbox One, but I have yet to turn on my Xbox in a while, so I have yet to download it and play it.
So I'm just excited because it's gonna be, all of us really haven't played the first one that much, and which might suck because there might be some story that we're missing out on, but it's gonna be something different,
yeah,
Yeah. GTA, but back in the Old West.
GTA
Yeah, exactly.
with wagons and horses.
Hell yeah. I'm a
Yeehaw.
cowboy.
Drive-by cargoes.
Pow!
Cowboys, not.
Pow! Reload.
Give me 15 minutes to reload my musket.
I think it's going to be a good game. I'm also excited if this actually does come out is Bad Company 3.
Bad Company 3. That would be a great game to get, in my opinion.
I'm wanting a, Battlefield 1 was good, wasn't great. It was
It was a letdown.
We played it for the longest time. We're like, bro, this game is awesome. Call of Duty's just trash. We didn't play Call of Duty because of Battlefield.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
'Cause-
we
'cause
didn't
they
even,
gave us
I
what
think
we
we
wanted.
played it up until like not even before the first DLC came out. And yeah, we haven't played it in a while.
And in my opinion, I'm gonna kind of blame other players on that too. It was.
Wow, pointing the finger.
I am gonna point fingers. It just, to me, it seemed like microtransactions kind of got that game going too. Just because people would just buy the main shortcut and unlock every gun.
Me.
Yeah, you. And it was like, I bought a shortcut. I don't remember for what class. It might have been. It's
Being
the
a sniper.
It's a sniper. I bought it for the sniper, and then as soon as I bought it, like I was enjoying it because I had a good sniper. But I mean, all the snipers were basically the same, and they had the same damage, and yada yada yada. But what kind of screwed us is when the what were they? It was like those
Like
special challenge
specialty,
snipers came
yeah.
out. Yeah. And like people were getting those, and it wasn't something that came with the shortcut. So it's like, oh, I just spent all this money on something that I can't even get, even though it's a shortcut bundle. Like that was just annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Like the people that were playing that game kind of kind of ruined it too, because that turned into a like I said earlier. I mean, Battlefield's a camping game. You got to camp and snipe. But I mean, if you're gonna sit in the
depends on
smoke and have an LMG,
Because the way I play it is I'm either a sniper or I'm a fucking combat guy. I just run in there like, oh.
and that's why I feel like Battlefield should be. I mean, if you're capturing a point and you're laying down with an LMG, that's one thing. But I mean, if you're gonna camp in the smoke of somewhere and just lay down fire, I don't know how to explain it because I'm okay with campers on the game, but at the same time, it depends on how you're doing it.
Right.
Alright. Well,
So I mean, it's just I don't know.
So, I forgot one more game. So for next year, and I played this when I was a kid, is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yes.
I'm not excited about Spider-Man.
I don't.
Not excited.
I've seen the
some
trailers.
gameplay for it. It does look kind of good, but I'm not a Spider-Man game person, so I'm not excited for it. So.
I mean,
Honestly, I'm not that excited for it.
Well, I'm still gonna buy
Like,
it
I
It's
next
not for
year.
everyone.
I could honestly care less about that game, honestly.
But I'm still gonna
It
play
might not
it.
be something I go get, but I'm kind of excited to see that Spider-Man's returning. But I do hope that they do remaster, from what I've heard, Spyro.
Ooh.
Yo, Spyro would be great. I would like
I
to
would
see
love
like
to
a
get a remastered
legit.
Spyro.
I would love to see a legit remaster of Jack and Dax.
I've heard stuff on that too, where that has a pretty good chance of coming back. I remember playing that on the PlayStation 2. It was such a great game.
I love that game. And like when the remastered Ratchet and Clank, it was okay. It was really short game, really short.
Yeah, I remember you playing it, and only like, you were like, "I beat it," and I was like, "What? Already?"
Oh,
Yeah,
so Detroit Become a Human has a release date, 6/30/2018, next year. If I have
nice.
if I had a release date,
No, that's a placeholder because it's
it is.
said to be spring of next year, sometime Q1, Q2. So that would be end of Q2.
I remember GameStop had it on the
next year,
website.
so-
It used to be like, December, the end of December.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, but we saw it at PSX that it's gonna be. They only revealed springtime or early next year sometime, so they haven't confirmed a date yet.
Okay.
just probably because it's still they're in beta testing still probably of it, and they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Or alpha testing.
Alpha testing.
Alpha Tractor.
I was like, I don't know about beta, but
So yeah, it's one of those things you take with a grain of salt.
ouch.
Fluffy. Just because we don't have all the details, so we can't necessarily say yay or nay.
Yeah. Yep. Can't jump to a conclusion yet.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Man, I had something that I really wanted to say. I can't remember.
That makes two of us. Damn it, Craig.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about something, and I was like, oh. What about Disney buying out Fox?
Disney
Oh,
buying
God.
out Fox was
I
one
heard
hell
about
of
that.
bro. They literally own like everything. I swear.
Well, that's not
Yeah.
what I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about, not concerned, but like excited for, is we might actually see an X-Men, movie with the Avengers or something like that.
I think Jonas was telling me about that earlier, and this is the kind of the conclusion that I came up to. Crossing universes. How
It's
do I put
happened
this?
before.
It happened, but when you cross universes, there's got to be a reason you're crossing them. I
could
know
be
there's really only one character in the whole entire universe that can cross universes, and it's Deadpool. And that's because eventually Deadpool kills everyone in DC and Marvel, and they would have to somehow tie in Deadpool with the who the fuck are they? The X-Men. And I mean,
Well, he's already
watch the-
affiliated with them.
he's already affiliated with them, which is a good thing because in Deadpool 1, I mean, he works with them and everything, and they're always like, yeah, you should come fight for us, blah blah blah. And so I mean, he's affiliated with them, which is a really good start because now, I mean, if you have Deadpool, there's a reason that you can cross because usually crossing universes, it's cool and all, but a lot of the I would think it's cool. I'm not that big of a comic geek nerd that knows everything, blah blah blah. But at the same time, a lot of people would be pissed off if you just crossed them for no reason. or just for the hell of it. I mean, I think it'd be cool and all, but I know there'd be some backlash on it unless there was a tie-in with Deadpool for any reason, because he's basically the only one that's been able to cross universes and do whatever the hell he wants.
Not
Yeah.
giving a fuck.
I mean, it's not like Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner crossover.
That was weird. Weird, but awesome at
remember-
the same time.
No, I thought that was shit.
I enjoyed it.
I
I, thought
liked
it was
it.
a good.
I
I thought
liked
it was a
it.
good crossover.
I just thought it was stupid. But like, it's cool that we might actually see. Well, because the Avengers do fight like Doctor Doom and all that shit. So, that kind of thing would be a great reason to bring in the X-Men.
Yeah.
That's their, or not the X-Men, the Fantastic Four and all that. Because they are
Yeah.
part of that universe. So, but also I forgot who else they fight. They fight Magneto.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's
there's
so many-
reasons for them to come, but it's just I think they'd carefully have to do it in order to not have backlash with the people that actually know their stuff.
right, but it's one of those. It's a universe. You can change it.
Yeah.
I know there's a comic, but movies and comics can differ. Even though some nerds might get offended, be like, "Oh no, he's not supposed to do that." Be like, "Whatever, dude. It's a fucking movie. Get over it."
Yeah.
Suck it up. It's
It's and that's what I like. That's one thing I don't like about people now is they ruin movies. It's a movie. It's supposed to be entertaining.
yes.
It's supposed to entertain you.
That's why I stopped
Yeah.
going to movie theaters and just like wait for DVDs or on Netflix or Hulu. It's pretty much I've been waiting.
It's just one of those. You got to let it. It's a story. Just let it be a story.
Let it be.
Cool. It doesn't make sense that this person is doing this. Cool. Whatever. Sometimes, yeah, that doesn't work, but it's just a story. Let them, tell a story. You might not like it. Oh well. Get used to it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with people nowadays. If they don't like something, they're gonna bitch and complain about something.
And
And
Yeah.
it's just
internet.
irritating because grow the fuck up, grow some testes, fucking shit. But it's just supposed to be a movie. Chillax.
Relax
it.
your balls. Just jerk off and just
Enjoy
watch
it.
the movie.
Enjoy it.
Sit what?
What? Okay, we're not going that far.
What?
But
Um.
enjoy, a different perspective on something. It doesn't always have to be your way, which is hard for a lot of people to see. But
Your way or no way?
Be. No, dumbass, it should not be.
well, it's not necessarily that it shouldn't be. It's just enjoy a different perspective on something. It's not always going to be the same. That's kind of lame. Enjoy something
Yeah.
new.
Welcome to
Switch it up.
2018.
Exactly. 2018, the year of change.
Yes.
Make
We'll
change
see how well
great
that
again.
goes. Make change great again.
Make Hollywood great again.
We'll see how
I
that
feel like
goes.
Hollywood's running out of ideas.
They've been like back in
really do.
2013, haven't they?
I was going to say, they've been like that.
Since like 2013.
Well, now and definitely this year, it's really showing.
I think you've been showing since 2013. Cause I feel like I've been into the repeats of movies or like remakes, like the It movie is a remake. Then
It was really good, though. I will say that was a fantastic movie.
I will say I have not seen it.
same.
Yeah.
What movie? What,
I mean,
what
I know.
movie?
It.
It.
Oh no, I haven't
Stephen
seen
King's
it.
It.
I'm not a
I have
horror
not
movie
seen it.
person, so
I'm not either. That's why I
Honestly,
haven't
it
seen
wasn't that scary. I mean, there had a couple jump scares and everything in there. It wasn't that scary. I just thought it was a really good movie.
I'm afraid to watch it because I like the old It, the old version of it.
They basically it's really good.
It's like a setup for another one.
I heard they're making like It 2 next year.
Yeah. they're making a
I
second
believe
one.
that they're kind of making what was it? They're gonna have the adult versions, like because it comes back after 20 years and they try and stop it again. Or every 17 years.
Okay.
Do they have I know in the book they have the kids have like an orgy or some shit.
Yes, that is not in the movie.
That's not in the movie.
That is not in the movie.
That would be weird. How many pros would watch that
That would be.
over and over again?
And from what I heard when that book first came out, there was such controversy around that scene because I mean it's technically child porn. So I came out. I heard that there's a lot of controversy about it. So especially with how people
Second,
nowadays That
You
definitely
said
is not
technically
in the
it
movie.
will be child porn, dumbass. I don't think it will be technically. It will be.
Well, it's a book, so
It's a book, so it's
But
not.
if they put it in the
It
movie,
is, but
then
it's not.
it will be a child porn then.
If it's in the movie, then yes, it's child pornography, exploitation of children,
Yeah.
because they are
Yeah.
not above the legal age of 18.
So all those purpose
I
out
was just
there,
curious.
get
Like,
help.
he's like, did they keep it that real, or did they?
They changed that part. Other than that, from what I've heard, it's basically the same movie upgraded. A little more gore. Pennywise is a little more scary in my opinion than when he was in the original. And
He's a
I
little
thought
bit
it was
more-
all around great movie. He's a little bit,
like,
yeah, he's a little bit more R-rated.
That's cool. I never really like. I don't like Ben. I don't really like scary movies, so I never had a desire to go see it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Now, granted, one thing Hoarder that I did do was I watched, or not watched, but I played Until Dawn. That was a great game.
it was.
I played Outlast.
Outlast, good God Almighty.
I gotta say, Until Dawn is a good game. Then Outlast.
Until Dawn was a great game, and I mean the graphics were so realistic.
I love Hannah.
It was kind of it was kind of a sleeper hit because it wasn't advertised a whole lot, but it did really well.
Who was your favorite character? Hannah was my favorite character. Who was yours, Ben?
Hannah was your favorite character?
Yeah.
Oh God, my favorite character. God, I can't even remember half the characters now.
I think I can remember only Hannah's name. The rest is like a blank.
Let's see. Okay, I remember Ashley, Chris, Josh. I want to say Sam. Which
Ooh.
that was the main chick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam, Mike, Emily, and I want to say there was one other that I can't remember. I mean, obviously you had the two twin sisters,
Yeah.
Hannah, Beth. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of a tie between Sam and Mike because I like both of those characters.
Oh, Mike was good.
Mike was hilarious in
He
my opinion.
was. He was hilarious.
And
I
then
never played
Sam, I mean, Sam was pretty much the out on, so I kind of just liked her immediately. She was kind of the one that kept everybody grounded, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
She was the
Of
Rock.
sorts. Yeah.
She was the rock star.
I don't
You.
necessarily know if she was the rock star, but hey, now. Oh, it's All Star. It's not a rock star.
Dumbass.
Rockstar.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was
You know,
like,
as a
probably
kid, I
thinking
used
of
to think
Rockstar
it
by
was-
Post Malone.
Yeah.
No, there's more rock star songs.
Wasn't there a
There's
song
Rockstar
called
by
Rockstar by
Nickelback.
Nickelback? Nickelback, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Bro,
They bring
I
me-
read something like earlier or late last week or something like that like Nickelback is one of the most hated.
They are.
Well,
I don't
I
understand
think-
why. I mean, they got some iffy songs, but
I
I thought
mean,
that their songs are good. I mean,
until-
they're hit and miss sometimes, but
I think today got signed by like I don't know by one of the whatever you call it, and I think that they changed them into like different songs, and made them like you can sing about this and this and this. I think some people didn't like that. 'Cause I know I had the first CD and the second CD, it was great, but the rest of the albums, it was like, nah, not good anymore.
Zach, we only caught like bits and pieces of that. but-
Yeah, I was like, I didn't understand
Yeah,
a word.
you were cutting in really bad.
Cutting out.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
just,
we were like, what?
I just like bought only the first CD and second CD.
There it goes again.
Fucking.
Yep, did it again.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into this podcast. Again, we appreciate any feedback and all that, but, we just like to have a good time, play some games, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye.
Catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Peace.